Well folks, you may remember a few days ago me telling you that they've stopped filming Jurassic World 4 Rebirth in Malta and they're now filming here in England, and I thought maybe that would mean no more leaks, no more set photos, no more information. I was dead wrong. This might be the most exciting set of photos we've had yet for the film. Really excited to show you these, let's check them out. It should go without saying, but just in case it doesn't, spoilers ahead from this point forward. We are looking at proper set photos here, potential plot details. This was your opportunity to get off the video as quickly as you can. Alright, let's get started. All of today's images come to us from UnboxPhD over on Twitter. I believe these are all taken with a drone by the looks of it, based on the angle, based on what we're seeing here. And we're going to start off with the lower key one, but we've got this really cool image of a set that they've been building outside at the England studios. So as you can see, we've kind of got this block of natural stone. We've then got some dense foliage moving on to the inside. And then there's a really interesting bit right at the center. Let's just zoom in on that. So as you can see, we've got this square shape cut directly into the rock, and it looks like it's metal clad. It looks to me like a bunker entrance or something like that. And that would kind of lean in with some of the other stuff we're going to see fairly soon. This gives me Lost vibes more than anything else, which is an intriguing direction to take the series, to say the least. Either way, I'm feeling hidden, sneaky jungle bunker that maybe they stumble upon, or maybe they're searching for some reason. Let's have a look at the other images. Shifting to the side, we can see a few more of the sets being built here, and we've got two interesting buildings on the left hand side. We've got something that looks more like a power generator, maybe something more utility based. And the building on the right, however, is again, it looks security bunker sort of style. This style of angular thick concrete is very similar to the security bunkers and other such buildings we already have and we know about on Isla Nublar that were made by InGen. And of course, as we've seen from past images, we know that InGen are going to be part of this film. They at least had a presence on this island, wherever it is. I'm starting to think maybe we're not in Sauna, but we're on one of the other 5 deaths, but who knows. Either way, this is our first sighting of proper Jurassic Park style architecture, and it's very demonstrably in line with the architecture already established in the series to this point. Not much to glean from that building on the left. It definitely looks abandoned. You know, both of these buildings look dirty, they look worn down from time. The solar panel sort of things on the left hand side are sort of strewn all over the place. None of them look clean. There's a bit of overgrowth going on there as well. So, you know, we're in an abandoned area, I would suspect. But this is where things get really interesting with our next image. So on that right hand side, you can see they've built this fairly gigantic rock wall. And I love that they've actually built this, that it's not CGI, it's not all blue screened. This gigantic rock wall, and we're going to take a closer look at the shape in the middle in just a second, but just look at the rock itself around the outside, the little bit of foliage, the colour and the texture and the striation of the rock. Now I'm going to bring up an image from the filming in Thailand, and I don't think I'm crazy in saying that this rock on the right hand side, this set that they've built, is meant to replicate the same rock style that they had in Thailand. So they've been filming in Thailand, although we know it is taking place in South America. They filmed their dramatic landscapes and their wider scenes there in Thailand, and then for the more intimate stuff, they've kind of recreated that here in England with the same type of rock. And, well, the thing in the middle is kind of crazy, so let's zoom in on that. So we've seen hints of this Mayan style architecture for quite a while now with various different images. We've seen staircases and archways and all this kind of jazz. This is a big step above everything we've seen until this point in time. This isn't just lost ruins that they're navigating. This is an entrance, this is a cave, this is a gigantic dinosaur mouth looking shape carved into the side of the mountain. And we can see what are probably stunt people but are going to be our actors entering these old Mayan style ruins. I talked the other day about this maybe having Tomb Raider sort of vibes, and it's getting more and more like that with time. This is really intriguing because not only is this just really interesting to look at, not only is this something the other films haven't talked about or touched upon at all, it just hasn't been a facet. Not only does this double down on that slightly more primordial, ancient kind of vibe that I've been picking up on from various things we've seen, but this suggests that, as I say, these aren't just ruins that they're navigating as they walk around. These are important to the film. Look at the set they've built. This is clearly a big set piece. This is clearly a very important part of the plot of this film. I'm going to place a bet that maybe we've got like a slight Congo situation going on here, mixed with Jurassic Park 3. So our belief is that Scarlett Johansson, etc. are there to save some people who have crashed on this island. We know we have human antagonists in the film. People like Rupert Friend, I believe, are meant to be an antagonist. So perhaps what's going on here is they go in as a group and half of them are there for this good purpose to save these kids, and the other half are maybe there to explore some ruins, to loot these ruins, something like that. Kind of like in Congo, where the group goes and half of them are there to rehabilitate the gorilla and find out what's going on in there, and the other half are there to steal a big gorilla killing diamond gun. It's a nonsense film, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them as a group and there's an ulterior motive related to these ruins. Either way, really, really interesting proposition. This kind of like blew the doors off a little bit in terms of what we'll see in this film. I'm really excited to see this kind of thing. Very curious whether the mouth is meant to be a dinosaur and how that would tie in and how that would make any sense. Maybe the people who live on the island, you know, just they experienced the dinosaurs as they broke out and they started to carve things, in memory of those dinosaurs, in honor of those dinosaurs. I don't think the suggestion is the dinosaurs have been there for, you know, centuries living with people, but maybe there has been some interaction since the initial InGen incident in the early 90s. We'll have to wait and see. Please do let me know if you've got any theories down below. This image in particular is the big one. I'm super curious as to what this could mean, so I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know down below, and I'll see you lovely folks very, very soon. And make sure you stick around on the channel for all the latest information for Jurassic World 4 Rebirth. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much of as always. Bye-bye.
Road.